Hello, welcome all. This is our lecture 13 of Law for Engineers subject, and today's topic is Law of Sea and International NGOs. In this lecture, we will cover these two topics, that is Law of Sea and International NGOs. These two are different concepts and different topics, but we will cover these in the single lecture. So let's start with the law of sea. As there are laws for anything and to conduct every task and to maintain any business in the world, there are some laws. So as same for maritime life or for the water, for the sea, we have some laws. As if you all know that the most of the trade in the world is done through the sea or through the water. This is real. So let's continue with the topic law of sea. The law of sea is a body of customs, treaties, and international agreements. Customs treaties, we have discussed about it in the previous lectures, by which governments maintain order, productivity, and peaceful relations on the sea. Law of sea is a body of international law governing the rights and duties of states in maritime environments. It concerns matters such as navigable rights, sea minerals claims, and coastal waters jurisdiction. Then, as we all know, every country has its sea and the area of sea which a country holds, and the area as in land, that's called borders. So in seas there are also some borders which come under different parts of the country or jurisdiction under the different country. These are the law of seas. Our next topic is international non-government organizations, which are called as NGOs. You have listened these words, NGOs. What are these NGOs? In your syllabus, there are 3 NGOs we have to cover. That's MST International, Greenpeace, and one more. So let's see what is NGO. An international NGO extends the concept of NGO to an international scope. It means there are NGOs in a particular country also, but the international NGOs will work all over the world or in different kind of countries, in different countries. NGOs are independent of government and can be seen as two types: advocacy NGOs, which aims to influence governments with a specific goal, and operational NGOs, which provide services. Examples of NGOs mandates are environmental preservation, human rights promotions, or the advancement of women. Sorry, NGOs are typically not for profit but receives funding from companies or membership fees. It means the funding is not from the government, but they receive, these organizations receives funding by other means, by the companies, by the personal contribution. In our syllabus, there are three NGOs, that's MST International, Human Rights Watch, and Greenpeace Foundation. We will cover all these three. Amnesty International, we are working in all over the world to preserve the rights of the prisoners, the people who are in the jails for many times. What are the rules? What are the human rights of that particular prisoner? This will take care. The Human Rights Watch will cover the issue of human rights all over the world, and Greenpeace Foundation see the matter of environmental related things. Let's start with the first NGO, that is Amnesty International. Amnesty International is a global movement of more than 7 million people who take injustice personally. It means who are in the prison. It campaigns for the worldwide for human rights of a prisoner. Through the detailed research and determined campaigning, this NGO helps fight abuses of human rights worldwide. It brings tortures to justice, change oppressive laws, and free people jailed just for voicing their opinion. Amnesty International was founded in London in 1961, following by the publication of the article The Forgotten Prisoners. Basically, the work of Amnesty International is related to the prisoners, to preserve the laws or to provide the human rights to the prisoners. In 2021, this NGO was banned in India as there was some financial issues related to this. The next one, Human Rights Watch. Human Rights Watch is an international NGO headquartered in New York City that conducts research and advocacy on human rights. The work area of this is human rights. The group pressures governments, policymakers, companies, and individual human rights observers to denounce, abuse, and respect human rights. This will deal with on the behalf of refugees, children, migrants, and political prisoners to preserve the rights or human rights of that particular persons. Human Rights Watch in 1997 shared in the Nobel Peace Prize as a founding member of the international campaign to ban landmines, and it played a leading role in the 2008 treaty banned cluster munitions. Means this NGO had got Nobel Peace Prize in 1997. The next one is Greenpeace Foundation. Greenpeace Foundation is an NGO with offices in over 55 countries and an international coordinating body in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Greenpeace was founded in 1971 by Irving Stowe and Dorothy Stowe, Canadian and US expat environmental activist. Greenpeace states its goal is to ensure the ability of the earth to nurture life in all its diversity, and focuses its campaigning on worldwide issues such as climate change, deforestation, overfishing, commercial whaling, genetic engineering, and anti-nuclear issues. It uses direct action, lobbying, research, and ecotage to achieve its goals. It's basically work in environmental issues. So this is all done in this lecture. Prepare your good quality notes and be in learning mode always.